Hey guys, it's History Behind the Warrior, and today we're going to be talking about Ibuki from Street Fighter. Now before we start this video properly, I'd like to just remind you guys that we currently have a sponsorship with Loot Crate. This month's theme is Wild, and will contain stuff from The Legend of Zelda, World of Warcraft, Metal Gear Solid 5, and Pitfall. Use our discount code HBTWarrior in order to get a 10% discount. Now onto the video. Now prior to her appearance in the Street Fighter games, Ibuki grew up in a very quiet village, one that was sanctioned off from the somewhat real world, as they wanted to live in a much more quiet and private society. However, Ibuki didn't like this and wasn't really that interested in becoming a ninja, and if anything, the only thing she was interested in was becoming your typical schoolgirl obsessed with boys. So when she caught word about the Sin tournament, she would immediately leave her village so that she could explore the outside world. Of course, this was done all in secret. Now she is able to compete in the tournament, but it's not really specified who she goes up against, but it's strongly believed that she came across Guy and developed a somewhat crush on him. Now when the tournament is over, she would travel back to her village and attempt to sneak back in without anyone noticing, but this didn't go well, and she was found by one of her fellow shinobi. She would then appear in Street Fighter 5, and between the time of Street Fighter 4 and 5, she's grown up and slightly mature. Now in her prologue story, we learn that she's developed a friendship with Sakura, and the two have been invited to the Kanzuki estate. Now the two did originally plan on going there together, but unfortunately Sakura couldn't attend, so Ibuki would go there by herself. And when she tried to enter the party, she'd be confronted by Birdie. This led to a fight between the two, in which Ibuki won. Now Birdie would do his best to try and stop her from getting into the party, but Karin would knock him out for his rudeness, and then introduce herself properly to Ibuki, before wanting to fight her in one-on-one combat to determine how strong she was. And Karin was impressed, holding her in extremely high regard by the end of their fight. And it seemed by the end of the night, she had a part-time job with Karin as a bodyguard and assistant, and during this time Almika would also be employed, leading to the two on many occasions butting heads. Now during the events of A Shadow's Fall, Ibuki is one of the many heroes to have Shadowloo destroyed. When the Black Moons are activated around the world, it causes tremendous destruction, and the only way to turn them off is by acquiring a certain chess piece, which acts much like an on and off switch. Now a number of these chess pieces were being held by Shadowloo, so Ibuki along with her fellow heroes would infiltrate the base, and with the assistance of Almika, they were able to steal one from Balrog. Now Ibuki can be seen at the end of the campaign, where she's watching Shadowloo burn to the ground with the rest of her fellow heroes. Now this isn't the end for Ibuki, as she in fact returns in Street Fighter 3. Now she has different endings in Second Impact and Third Strike. Now in Second Impact, she's sent by her clan to infiltrate the Illuminati, as they wish to acquire something called the G-File, which was responsible for the creation of Necro and 12. Now she's in fact able to get her hands on these files, but at this point they're more or less useless, because the project was in fact terminated. Now Ibuki does return in Street Fighter 3rd Strike, in which part of her graduation exam is to go toe to toe with the hermit and legendary fighter, Oro. Now though she knows she cannot defeat him, she's able to perform well enough to in fact pass her exams, allowing her to in fact go to university. A ninja university. That's kind of weird. And that's really it for Ibuki, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Now I originally was gonna plan to do Poison, but I completely forgot about her, so it seems like I'll be talking about Poison in 2 weeks time. Now what do you think about Ibuki? Would you like to see her return in another Street Fighter game, or do you think we've seen quite enough of her? Also let me know in the comments below, who would you like to see me talk about on next week's episode about Tekken? Please put down in the comments below. Now as always guys, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know. Please take care, and I will see you all next time.